Hey guys, so today's video is a one topic video about Trisha Paytas. So we have a few updates. I was trying to just wait to see if anything else would happen, but I think it's starting to calm down now. So this is probably the last update for a while, hopefully. So today's video is very kindly sponsored by NordVPN, who have been sponsoring my videos for a while, and we've all been really enjoying them. So you can get a huge discount on a 2-year plan with 4 additional months for free if you go on NordVPN.com/Angelika Oles. So if you guys don't know, NordVPN is of course a VPN service that helps you protect your internet connection. All of your internet data stays safe behind kind of a wall that hackers can't get through and people that you don't want getting through. It has a strict no logs policy. They don't log any of your data, personal information, anything like that, so it's all super safe and secure. There are over 5,400 servers in 59 countries, so you have genuinely just a bunch of countries to pick from. So if you have content that you want to watch somewhere else, chances are you can use NordVPN to get there. You can also use it on multiple devices and very different devices, from iOS to Android to Windows. Using it is very easy. You really don't need to be technologically advanced to figure it out. You pick a country, you click quick connect, and you're in. It's also been helping me with my second channel. I do movie commentaries, and obviously sometimes movies come out at different times in different countries, and if I want to keep up, I have to be there ASAP. So what I do is I go on NordVPN and I go to the country where it's been released in first, and I watch it over there. And then I get my videos up sooner for you guys. So it's a win-win. And if you, over the pandemic or over the last, 2 years, have gone through all of the movies that you potentially could have watched and all the series, start looking in different countries. Let's all stay entertained. So like I said, you guys can go on NordVPN.com/Angelika Oles and you'll get a huge discount on a 2-year plan with 4 additional months free, completely free of charge. Thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into the tea. And yeah, so let's just get into it, honestly. So we have, so in my part 1, part 2, and part 3, I believe, I covered the drama between Trish, Ethan, and everyone involved, kind of from the beginning to the end, and that includes, them falling out, ending frenemies, shading each other back and forth, then some arguments between, Trish, Ethan, Ela, Ethan's mum basically blaming, if there was a potential miscarriage or something like that, blaming that on Trish, saying that to Moses. Then we had Moses's ex come out and talk about how abusive he was and how he essayed them. That was an allegation that came forward. And then a drama/tea/commentary channel called Mysterious Tea essentially did a little series. The videos were an hour and a half each, so not little at all. It's quite big actually. A series about Trisha Paytas just covering any lies that's to do with mental illness diagnoses, basically just talking about their past, just a bunch of things that contradict each other or just don't go well together. But the main plot was when Trisha Paytas accused multiple times a teacher from their middle school of SAing them and then going to jail, providing his full name, to the point where his family got doxxed and harassed, even though he has now passed away, so obviously not a great situation to be in. And turns out that this allegedly is not true at all, and it just didn't happen because the guy doesn't exist, or the guy that Trish is talking about is a different guy. So for example, Trish mentions in past videos how they've never had any inappropriate interactions with teachers, but then says that multiple teachers have essayed them, including this guy. There are just many contradictions. I'm going to put all 3 of my videos in the description in order so you guys can watch the summaries. Things just didn't overlap. And then Trish in a TikTok said his full name, surname, said to look him up because allegedly he got arrested. When people found an article, it was behind a paywall, so you couldn't really click on it, but when you did click on it, you found out that it was a different guy in a different state just by the same name. Then Trish also mentioned it on the Frenemies podcast and the Mum's Basement podcast, which has reached millions of people. So these allegations are obviously very, and then we have private conversations between Trish, Ethan, and Ela, because Ethan actually put out a statement and said that he'll be taking down the Frenemies episode just in case the allegations are not true against the guy, because obviously his family's being harassed and doxxed. Trish then had, full-on breakdown on Twitter, posted some private conversations between Ethan, Ela, and them, where actually Ethan says that he doesn't even believe Moses when it comes to the allegations against him by his ex. So there's a lot going on. Okay, now, since then, Mysterious has received multiple privacy complaints, copyright claims on their Trisha Paytas videos, and those are coming from a brand that represents Trish and does this on their behalf. So it's a brand that will basically just copyright claim any videos that include your clips so you can make more money. It's a very scummy way to make money on the internet, because it's, it'll be a 6-second long clip that they copyright claim, and then they're essentially, your choice is either take out the clip or lose the money that you're making from the video. So it's obviously really scummy. Copyright laws exist for a reason. It's because we can use clips to show context in our videos without being copyright claimed. It's the law, but you know, it's still, it happens. It's really annoying. So they received a bunch of copyright claims, and then some privacy notices, which can result in strikes and, you know, things like that. So Mysterious actually had like all of their videos taken down, like either some they took down themselves just before they got copyright claimed, and then some were taken down, and then posted a post saying, just want to let you guys know what is going on. The night of Trisha's breakdown, I received 3 separate privacy complaints on 3 separate videos. I didn't go public with it at the time because I felt bad that she was having an emotional breakdown, so I was trying to get it handled behind the scenes. Episode 1 part 2, and the live stream I did before part 2 came out, vaguely talking about the teacher, are the videos that got hit with these complaints. All 3 videos had public information, nothing private, and the timestamps were specified to Trisha, not the teacher. Everything was public information that was straight from Trisha's mouth and on social media platforms. Episode 1 part 2 has been removed by YouTube for the complaints that were put on the video. I have decided to private episode 1 and live stream since the main video exposing all of this has been taken down due to these complaints, and I don't want to risk anything with my channel. This is only temporary till I can get this figured out. And since then, some videos have gone back up, some haven't, so it's kind of like up in the air about kind of which videos are going to go up, which is annoying because obviously it's a series, you need the whole context, and it's annoying that Trish would send out privacy complaints for stuff that is very much public. Like, I don't think there was anything in Mysterious's video that was private. Everything was public information, whether you agree with it or not, whether you agree with opinions or not. If it's public, it's public. If it's private, it's private. Let's not abuse the system, okay? So then Mysterious T actually had deactivated their Twitter account, and that is a whole separate drama. So actually, matter of fact, Mysterious T has been shading a few channels, I think including me. I think there's some shade against me, but I'm not involved. I don't really... Besides the point, you know? I don't care. Besides the point. There's been some drama behind Mysterious T and some drama channels, and it's nothing really specific. It's just like a few people that don't agree with the way Mysterious T kind of does their videos, and just some opinions they've expressed. I personally don't agree with everything that Mysterious T is saying, but I agree with some things, and I respect the level of research that went into the series. So that's my opinion on the matter. But there's been some drama on Twitter, you know, with people digging up old tweets from Mysterious, some old, you know, stuff, aka even up to a few months ago, Mysterious T was allegedly a huge fan of Jeffree Star, which, you know, with everything coming out about Jeffree Star, with the criminal allegations, him paying people off for criminal allegations, him sending videos of him and other people to websites, just like a bunch of things that I can't say on YouTube, but it's all on insider articles. So Kat actually from Insider had written a bunch of articles about Jeffree Star, and Mysterious T had actually dragged Kat on Twitter for being a bad journalist and spreading false information about Jeffree Star. So there's, you know, a little bit of a weird situation there where it's like you're already going against an SA victim and then you're defending Jeffree Star against an SA victim. So some people are saying how this just made it look like Mysterious T just wasn't for SA victims. But like, I don't know what's in their head. I don't know what intentions they have as a person, you know? Like, I can't really speak on that. I'm just giving you guys the information. You guys do with it what you will. Then we had tweets defending Keemstar that people just didn't agree with, because Keemstar is not very, like, liked or respected on this side of the internet. So when people defend Keemstar, they're automatically, obviously, kind of put into the same bag as Keemstar. Once again, your opinion on that, let me know. And then also some tweets defending Shane Dawson, basically saying how they want him to come back, how they want him, you know, to start filming videos again, and considering everything Shane has done, aka, you know, like the really weird stuff to do with minors, which is like borderline illegal, borderline legal. It was like a very weird grey zone with Shane. People are just very confused, you know, and I think Mysterious had posted some tweets saying that some of those tweets were not made by them, but by like a different account pretending to be them. So it's very difficult right now to tell like which tweets are which and what is Mysterious actually saying, what are the intentions. Like right now I'm just taking everything at face value, which is I don't know who these tweets are made by, I don't know what Mysterious T's intentions are, and I think as a whole, if we ignore, you know, the tweets and the drama between channels and just focus on the series itself is really good. There's one bit of the series that I didn't agree with, which was when we were talking about the SA allegations. I think Mysterious T started going on about how good of a person the teacher was, how he had like a bunch of accomplishments, he was like a war veteran, he like had like a bunch of accomplishments. That doesn't make someone a good person or not a criminal. And I feel like I kind of know what they were trying to say, what they were trying to do, but it felt like it was very... Like, there are so many people in, like, Hollywood or, you know, that have, like, won Oscars and Grammys, and then they turn out to be criminals, you know, like having accomplishments and seeming like a nice person doesn't make you actually a nice person. So that was just the one part that I didn't agree with personally, but I think as a whole the series is very well done, and I'm just kind of disappointed that Trish would send out these privacy complaints, which are false, because there was nothing in those videos that was private. Everything was public information, so it just doesn't really make sense to do all of that. And copyright claims as well. I think I've received a copyright claim by Trish before, and I just had to like trim the bit out, but with the series by Mysterious, like it's very difficult to trim out bits of videos because then it takes away from the context of the video. So, you know, besides the point. We then have H3 do a podcast, kind of like a few episodes here and there, mentioning everything, basically just mentioning Trish here and there, but nothing too crazy, like just very vaguely mentioning kind of what happened and why the video was taken down, why the Frenemies episode was taken down, kind of what's going on. We also have an H3 After Dark podcast episode that was posted with the baby's gender reveal, and then actually saying that there were some health issues to do with the baby, which like I hope everything's fine, but there were hints being made at like kind of stress causing this, which we put everything together that's been going on lately. There's been a bunch of stress caused, you know, around Trish, so it just feels like that was maybe like a slight, you know, like hint at, you know, some health issues caused by stress. Then we have Trisha Paytas posting a video talking about the Superbam situation, Superbam being the company that does all the copyright claims, and basically saying that they weren't aware of what Superbam were doing, but that Trisha Paytas' manager, which I'm assuming was Jordan at the time, same manager as Tana Mojo's ex-manager, came to them and basically said, hey, like there's this company that could just like go around and copyright claim your videos to make you more money, and Trish said yes, and then they were going around copyright claiming people's videos, and apparently Trish wasn't aware of this. But I remember this being a situation a long time ago. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, there was this drama, I'll try to find them, they're not like this kind of channel, they do like montages, and I remember they were doing montages of Trisha Paytas' videos, and I remember them being copyright claimed by Trish at the time, and I think Trish actually said that they did this themselves because they don't think that that was transformative. I can't remember if this is, I'll double check that. A lot of people have had issues with Trisha Paytas' copyright claims though. I think Spillsesh recently mentioned that she was also copyright claimed by a bunch of times by Trisha Paytas for like literally 6-second long clips. I think I've been copyright claimed before. Trisha's known kind of for doing this. So like to say, oh, it wasn't me, it was my manager, like my manager just brought this company forward to like copyright claim people, and I didn't know what was happening. Like, it just doesn't really make sense because this has been happening for a while. And like, how do you not know where your money's coming from? You don't just notice the extra money coming into your bank account from all the videos that you copyright claimed. You don't. I don't know. So they said that they were going to stop working with Superbam now, which is great because I just don't think they're a great company to work with. We also then have Trisha Paytas going back to posting TikToks, kind of like, you know, shading everything, which I think in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, you've accused this man of SA. Moses is being accused of SA. Everything has just hit the fan, right? You had this whole like public breakdown, and literally like 2 days later we're acting like nothing happened. Like, are we not ever gonna get an explanation for this? Like, not even gonna sit down like, hey guys, this is the truth, this is what's happening. Like, it literally was just like blow up, breakdown, nothing, and then we're just supposed to just like move on with our lives now. Anyway, those are all the updates for Trisha Paytas, Mysterious. I'm going to check how many videos are back on Mysterious's channel because I think there are a few. So Mysterious. Yeah, okay, so the episode 1 is up, and a live stream is up, and then another live stream is up, and then there are 2 videos updating on kind of like the copyright claims and any criticism that Mysterious has received. But I think part 2 of the series isn't up, which means that going by kind of Mysterious's tweets a while back before they deactivated, that video wasn't up at the time, and it's still not up now, so I'm assuming there's still some issues with privacy complaints behind the scenes. I'm hoping the video goes up because it's a really good video, except for the slight criticism I had. Other than that, it was a good video, so I hope it goes up. But YouTube did reply to them and say that the privacy complaint is valid, which like I don't think it is, but YouTube responded and said it was valid, which hoping that gets resolved behind the scenes. But that's all the updates for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, anything, comment down below, and subscribe because I post videos every time something happens, so hit that bell. You'll be notified when that's happening. Social media links and the links in the description. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.